Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of NuStrength Sugar Babes. And we have a lovely sugar babe, Michelle Storm, on the show tonight. And she is a mum. She has 2 kids. She works full time as a teacher, and she's been in the program now for about 15 weeks. So you've been an awesome client, actually. Like, you've come in, you've done everything, you followed the process, and you've got amazing results, of course, because you've just really, you've taken to it like a duck to water. But can you tell the viewers what were the problems that you were having, or the issues you were having prior to joining the program, and how are they affecting your life?
Incredibly tired. I've struggled with my weight my whole life. I was the fat kid at school, had acne, got teased all the time. So I was working out a lot. I'd be working out like 6 days a week at the gym, an hour every day, doing all the cardio classes, all the Les Mills classes and whatever. Constantly tired, no energy, reasonably bad like PMT, like, a couple of days before my period, get the sore boobs and I'd get moody and whatever, and quite bloated. But sort of since starting with you guys, that's all sort of disappeared now, which is fantastic. Yeah. That was sort of the main problems that I was having. Yeah.
And what had you done diet-wise? Had you tried many diets prior to us?
Oh, yeah. I was like overweight, as I said, my whole life. So after I had my second son, who's now 19, I went on Weight Watchers and lost about 20 odd kilos, which was, pretty amazing. But, and then over that time, I slowly put that weight back on. So I did Weight Watchers, I did the no carbs, high protein, like the Atkins thing. I did online groups. The problem that I had, though, with a lot of those was I'm quite fussy with my food. I don't actually really like salads and shit like that. And a lot of it was salad-based and tomato-based, and I hate tomatoes. So, what I love, sorry, I'm probably jumping the gun, but what I love about your program is I can eat the food I like, and I make it fit in with your philosophy and put it into MyFitnessPal, and I'm eating good food. I'm eating food I like to eat, and I'm eating more of it. Like I was trying to survive on 1,200 calories, which was just crazy. So yeah, but yeah, I've been on a constant diet, since my early 20s.
Crazy. That's crazy. And did you, like most women, you look like yo-yo up and down? Like the weight?
Yeah, well, it's sort of, yeah. Once I lost that weight initially with Weight Watchers, and then just slowly over the years, it just sort of increased. And, and then I'd go fanatical again for a couple of months and lose weight and then sort of put it back on again. So, yeah, I got to a point last year where I kind of had a bit of an emotional breakdown, left the workplace I was in because it was very toxic and, not good for me. And the weight just piled on. I was on antidepressants as well, which I think didn't help. I seemed to put on quite a lot of weight. So I basically got back to my heaviest weight again. And it was depressing. I hated my body. I hated looking in the mirror. I just, my clothes didn't fit. It was just, I was in a really bad headspace. And then, I don't know, you came across Facebook somehow, and I just clicked on it, and then I talked to Ben, and, and I was umming and ahhing, and he's like, just do it, kind of, basically, and best decision I ever made.
What about, like, a lot of women suffer from binge eating when they come into our program? Are you a binger?
I am an all or nothing girl, but I was the no sugar. Like, I haven't eaten sugar for such a long time. So that was probably one of the hard things for me to get my head around was, you can put sugar in your food, and, you can cook fudge or whatever that has sugar in it, because I was always, the what were they, Simply Too Good to Be True books. I had those, you know, anything that I could substitute sugar for, you know, whereas I've slowly come to terms. I've like trying to change the way I've been thinking for the last 20 odd years. That's probably been a bit of a battle too, but yeah, it's all good. It's amazing that it just works.
Well, you've done amazingly, and talk about the changes that you've seen now that you've been in the program. So let's start with how your body's changed. You know, weight that you've lost, centimeters.
Well, I've lost about 6.5 kilos, which is very pleasing. And I've lost like over 50 centimeters. I should have checked my little thing, but yeah, I've lost over 50 centimeters across my body. But also like probably within like the first week or two, just that bloating in my belly disappeared.
Yeah.
Like now I don't have any PMT symptoms at all, you know, no sore boobs or anything, which is just fantastic. You know, I get people commenting that my skin looks good, which is nice, and I'm thinking that's the oysters and the liver. And I think I just feel like I have energy now. Whereas before I'd wake up and I'd feel tired, and by the end of a school day I was just exhausted, and that's all I'd be saying to people all the time is I'm just so tired, I'm exhausted, you know, and that kind of, it's what I became known for, you know, just being the tired lady. Whereas now, you know, I'll still get tired, but it's nowhere near what I was before. You know, it's just tired from a hard day, not tired from, I don't know, not being, you know, not maybe nourishing my body the right way, I think.
It's crazy, isn't it? And how many calories are you eating now, and what sort of foods are you eating?
I'm eating about 1,900 calories now. I kind of eat the same food most days. I'm a creature of habit. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll have 2 pieces of sourdough with the liver, and I'll scramble an egg and put an egg on it with salt. I'll have a cup of orange juice and a cup of tea with my collagen in it. Recess will always be, I am hooked on Sarah's lemony yogurt at the moment, so I'm constantly have a big bowl of it in the fridge. So it'll be a container of the yogurt with some fruit, either strawberries or some stewed apples, and a little baby bell cheese. Lunch at the moment is mince. Sorry, my dinner's ready. Lunch at the moment is mince, and often with a potato, and the dinners are probably the only things that change a lot. And my partner, who just told me dinner's ready, he likes us to have the same meals, so dinner changes every night. Like tonight it's marinated pork steak with potatoes, sweet potato, a few veggies. It'll have butter and salt on it, yeah. And then probably before I go to bed, I'll have either some more yogurt or ice cream. Ice cream, yes. Or you know, some of that sticky rice pudding. Yeah. So eating well, and then I have some carrots, you know, throughout the day as well.
Do you just feel happier?
Yeah. Yes. Yes is the answer. Yeah.
It's just amazing how good you feel when you just eat real food and you're not depriving yourself. Like I feel like this really freed me.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I'm not, you know, I use my Fitness Pal and I'll put it in. But, you know, if there is a day that I go over my calories, I don't beat myself up anymore. Whereas before it used to be, oh my God, like, you know, I had 1,300 calories, so tomorrow I'm only going to have 1,100 calories, you know, trying to do that. But now it's kind of like, yep, I did that. But, you know, I did my workout today and I put a good effort into that, you know, did my best. So I'm kind of taking that stress off myself a bit. And I think because I'm seeing that this works, so that, I don't know, does that make sense? It takes the stress off me. It works. I know what I'm doing works. And it's that failing forward, you know. If I have a bad moment, I'm not going to beat myself up about it like I used to do. Yeah, I just know it works, and I just keep moving forward.
So it sounds like your mindset's improved as well.
Oh, I hope so. I still have my moments where it is pretty low, but you just get on the website. The girls are amazing. All those women lifers out there are amazing, and there's some really amazing women on there who I've really connected with, and we sort of have chats and whatnot, and you know that they're there to pick you up or give you a kick up the bum if you need it, and tell you to stop feeling sorry for yourself. Just tomorrow's a new day.
And some of the main objections we get from women who are thinking about joining the program are, well, there's a few actually. The first one is money. They're worried that, is this worth the investment? Do you feel like you have got the value that you like for your money that you paid for the program?
Absolutely. I had the same thing, and I was in the process of buying a house when I joined up, and I was like, oh, can I afford this, but definitely it was just worth the investment. It's an investment in yourself, and in your state of mind and your health and your well-being, and I just kind of went, I'm worth it, and it's been the best investment that I've made, really. So yeah, I would encourage anybody to do it.
And the second one is time. We've got a lot of busy mums and they worry that they think, oh, I'm not going to have time to do this.
You make the time, because again, you're worth it. It's if you have a diary, you put it in your diary, you make the time, you make it an appointment. I've got an appointment at the gym, an hour, you're worth it. You can take an hour out of your day for 3 days a week, definitely. And once you get in the routine,
yeah, totally. I think I think you're right. It gives you time back because you're organised with your food. Only 3 hours a week training versus training 6 days a week, which I used to do. Which I don't know how any of the mums fit in, because I'm like, they're 10 times busier than me and the kids and everything. And the last one is they're worried about doing it online. So like, we have women from all over the world. What would you say to, like, how have you found the support and the structure of the program? And
oh, the support's amazing. Like I said, the support's amazing. And if ever you have a question, you put it out there, and there's always somebody who has an answer, somebody there to help you. I was a little bit worried too. I think we're all body conscious. And I will look at videos of myself and I'll go, oh, look at that roll there. And oh my God, look, you can see that. But you kind of get over it. And it's also like, I've learnt from watching other women's training videos. Like, I love it when they go up and I read the comments coaches will put there, because then I try and remember that for when I'm going and doing my squats, stick your butt back or do this, try and get a bit more depth. So once you get over that initial apprehension about posting stuff online, that's great. But also the fact that it is online, you can access it whenever you want. Like, I've been lying in bed with my headphones on and I'll watch people's lives then. So you can access it when you do have time, So I think the online thing works beautifully.
And finally, if a woman was sitting on the fence about doing this program, what advice would you give her?
Well, I'd push her to do it. I'd push her off the fence and say, go do it. Try it. Right? Hello, Winston. Try it. Take the time out. Make the yourself. Try it for that first 12-week block, and I think everybody would be amazed at the results that they'd see. And I've noticed going through online, most people within a couple of weeks they're noticing differences just in the way they feel, and just learning. Like me, learning so much even about gut health. Like, I went on this real little trip about gut health when I first joined in, and was just amazed at what you put in your stomach, how it can affect you in positive or negative ways. And things that I'd been eating for my whole life, like broccoli. Like, my partner calls me a broccoliist now, because I won't eat broccoli anymore, because I read about the effects that it has on your body and all that. So it's definitely worth the investment. Like, it is a fair amount of money, but we're worth it. And I think we as women and mothers, we always put ourselves second or third to our partners and our children. And if you can become happy, healthy woman and feel good about yourself, I think you'll be a happier, healthier mother and partner. So definitely worth the investment.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with the viewers. And if you're a woman and you're watching this and you just want to feel better and sleep better and have better moods and energy, and you actually want to build a body in a sustainable way and eat real food and not starve yourself, then click on the link and you'll just have to fill out a short application form. And then you'll be taken to our group calendar and book in for a time to have a chat with one of us. We don't want to do the hard sell. We just want to find if we can actually help you get to where you want to be. And if you do join up, you'll get to be in the program with awesome women like Michelle and just a really good, I think, tribe of strong women, all striving towards the same thing, all eating delicious food. I've actually made this. I made a recipe today for fucking easy food prep, this prawn laksa, and I'm so excited about eating it tonight. I'm just like,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I'll post that next week for everyone. But thank you so much, Michelle, and I will see you next week on Tuesday for the training. Okay, cool. All right. Bye.
Awesome.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.